You gotta check out these 5 budget-friendly woodworking tools you'll love to have in your shop. If you've ever tried to cut out a template using a regular ruler and a box knife, you know that this ruler it really can move on you as you're trying to do anything just because it slips. The reason I like this ruler is the fact that it has this grippy back on it, so it makes it much safer to be able to use to cut things with like this knife. And because it's that angle design, it gives you 2 sides. One side you can hold, one side is a reference you can cut with. Anodized aluminum, laser etched markings for about $20 for a 24-inch ruler. It's a good deal. Next on the list is the famous 1, 2, 3 setup block. I use these all the time for various reasons. I just use it on the mini router table to kind of center up my template that I was using. Use them at the table saw. I've got 25 plus ways to use these in your shop. A whole video about that I'll link to in the description and the pinned comment if you want to check that out. These are truly handy as a shirt pocket in the shop. And they are ridiculously inexpensive for what you're getting. Usually you can get 2 of these for right around $20, give or take $1 or 2. Number 3 on the list, as silly as it is, are safety glasses. Now these are 3M brand safety glasses. I like them because they don't fog up if you're wearing a mask. They come in dark tint if you work outside. They also come in kind of a medium tint, just in case you just kind of want to dim the lights a little bit. And then of course they come in clear. Now the clear ones are the ones I grab most often. And there's a couple of reasons, again, why I like these. They're comfortable, they're flexy, bendy, and they're really soft, so they don't press in on your side of your head or your ears. And if you wear masks, like these dust masks from RZ Mask, these don't fog up like other safety glasses that I've worn in the past. So that's why I like these, and they're extremely comfortable. You'll forget you're wearing them. I've got a drawer full of different brands, but these were sent to me as a gift from one of my viewers, and they have been the most used safety glasses in the shop. And if you ever just want to feel cool, you just throw these on. This is a set of eye gauging setup gauges, just like the, well, not just like, but similar to the digital one. These have a different feature though that the digital one don't. Now these do come in a nice little, I say nice, it's a plastic case, but it does have nice foam to protect these. So if you throw these in a drawer, you can toss them around. They're not going to get damaged in any way. They also are the anodized aluminum with that laser etched markings on there. They also have the graduated steps on each side to easily set up fence distances or even blade heights, bit heights, drill depths, etc. One thing I like about these gauges is the fact that whatever it reads here is how far off the surface it is there. So you see I've got it set at about 1/4 inch. When I lock that in, it is 1/4 inch up off the ground there. You can even check it against itself. So if you're laying out half laps or anything like that, that'll be useful, and just checking depths of things, etc. So you can check the depth of the hole at the top, and now you've already got it set on the bottom so you can set your blade or bit height there. Super handy. One of the major features this has that the digital version don't are these notches right here. There's a 1/4 inch notch here and a 1/2 inch notch there. Where that is specifically handy is at the router table. That's basically going to give you the center of your bit, whether that's 1/4 or 1/2. If you're using a 1/2 shank bit, then you can use that as a guide to get the halfway distance of the blade or the bit. And if you're using a 1/4 shank bit, then you can use that to get the halfway distance of the 1/4 shank. Now I can set that distance to be exactly halfway of my bit. And that's great for routing grooves and things like that when you need them to be precisely where you want them. Really, the only limiting thing on these is the fact that it's about a 2-inch depth is all you're going to get. So if you need to set your saw blade up at say 2.5 inches on your table saw, this really isn't the gauge for that. But these on the router table or just the regular fixed base, plunge base router, these are nice. Before we get to number 5, be sure to stick around for the bonus pick that I have for you. I think you'll really enjoy it. Number 5 on the list, you just saw me use it, was the Milwaukee Fastback 6-in-1 tool. I've shown this once before. If you've watched the channel at all, you see this in my pocket for the last several months. Since I bought this, it stays in my pocket. I use it all the time. It's a good little utility knife. One, it locks in place, so you're not going to worry about cutting yourself like that, but it'll close up. It's got a bottle opener there. It also has a fold-out driver on this end, which you can switch around. It comes with a Phillips flathead. It's just an all-around really good, and that locks also, so it's not going to collapse on you when you're trying to drive a screw or take something loose. It's just an all-around good little handy tool to have in your pocket. And it's super easy to change out those blades. Actually, I bought mine in the 2-pack. One's just a regular utility knife, and then the other one has the screwdriver on the end for about $20-ish. Most of the time, you can catch these on sale all the time. extremely good deal and a tool you'll love to have on your person at all times. Now with budget friendly in mind, I want to give you 25% off anything in our store, including our woodworking plans, our plan bundles, anything you see on that store, 25% off. Go to 731woodworks.com/store. Use the code BUDGETFRIENDLY, all one word. You'll get 25% off. This is a one-time use code for you, so you'll be able to get that discount so you can save that money. Get out there and build something awesome. For the bonus pick, the most underrated clamp in existence is the hand screw clamp. A lot of people think this is made for old timers, but this is one of the most useful clamps you can add to your shop. Let me show you. One of the main things I use these for are stop blocks at the router table because they're so easy to set on the actual fence. All you do is set them on there, tighten them up where you need that stop. They're perfect for that. You can also use them as bench clamps because I don't have a way to clamp things to the bench vertically. A lot of times I'll use these hand screw clamps for that. And you can also use these for holding small parts at the drill press because it's dangerous not to hold those things nice and steady. This is a good way to have an extra set of hands in the shop. There's multiple other uses you'll find in the shop, and for the price these are, they are crazy cheap and you'll use them all the time. I recommend picking up 4 of these, just a good round number. You'll like having them in the shop. There is a purpose to these videos, even though I've caught a lot of grief from commenters as well as some other YouTubers about why I'm doing these. First and foremost, I like finding budget-friendly tools because I know what it was like to work on a very strict budget. So if I can find those tools, purchase those, test them, and basically vet them for you, and then you be able to buy those with confidence, that's my goal, and that's the main reason I do these videos. If you like these budget-friendly tools, you'll love those right there. Click in the box, get you the big old virtual fist bump. Thank you for watching.